you pretty? How aren't you handsome? How aren't you gorgeous? And why? You have to think about this. Why am I so afraid? Why am I so scared to tell myself that I am pretty? My lighting is terrible. But if you know me, I film 2 videos each day. So this is like the same time I'm filming another video. So don't talk about my lighting. Think about the message that I am trying to convey. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about confidence. And I think this is one of the things, again, like I've already talked about this in another video, but I want to talk about it a little bit more in kind of the standpoint of when I was in high school. When I was in high school, because I am a freshman in college right now, when I was in high school, I used to get a lot that, not even high school, middle school, I used to literally have girls think that I was stuck up and think that I was full of myself. That was the insult that I would get, that I would be full of myself and I would be stuck up. I actually don't know much about the stuck up part, but I did hear the full of myself a lot because I believed that I was a pretty girl in middle school or in high school. So I used to get that so much, and I used to be like, it's so weird. And I remember I used to sometimes belittle myself just so other people around me can feel comfortable with themselves. You know, I used to literally, when I would wear my hair out, I used to not really talk as much. And if a girl liked a guy, I would not even like go near that guy because I knew that she liked him. And if he possibly, like, I didn't want him to even possibly look my direction. But I used to literally like belittle myself so that people can be okay with their insecurities, which is so sad and it's so bad. But as a quote unquote people pleaser at a young age, I used to do that. And I never had an issue with confidence because of how I was raised, and ever since I was born, what my mom told me every single day before I went to sleep. Like, my mom would literally tell me all the time, Christy, you are beautiful. Christy, you are gorgeous. Christy, you are this, you are that. You are smart, you are talented. My brothers used to tell me, if I was in a relationship, the person in the relationship used to tell me, everybody used to tell me that I was pretty, right? So I always believed it. Ever since a young age, I always believed it. I always thought within myself, there's no way that I can be ugly because everybody's telling me that I'm pretty. So one of the ways to gain confidence instantly is to, first of all, not give a flying F. And I hate to say that like with so much, but really truly not give a flying F about what people have to say about you. And that is a hard thing to overcome. But somebody battling with insecurities, it would be hard because A, you are a people pleaser, and B, somebody has probably told you your whole life that you got a big nose, you got big lips, your eyes are this way, this is that. Somebody has told you things that you have now looked in the mirror yourself and you have identified those things in yourself and you have told yourself that it is not okay to look that way. But I will tell you this thing, God has made everybody on this earth a certain way and looking a certain way for a reason. You are beautiful in your own unique, authentic way. The one thing that you can say is that there is not another person on this earth, unless you got a doppelganger, which if you look like me, hit me up. There's not another person on this earth that looks like you. So you are already original and authentic in yourself. If you think about it just in that way, how the freak aren't you pretty? How aren't you handsome? How aren't you gorgeous? And why? You have to think about this. Why am I so afraid? Why am I so scared to tell myself that I am pretty? Who has hurt me? Identify that within yourself. Who has told me that this has happened? Okay, Brian, my, I don't know, 6th grade crush told me that I was ugly and spin the bottle. How did that make you feel? Why are you thinking that within yourself? How can I overcome this? And then simply after you finish writing that, I am pretty. I am beautiful. I am handsome if a guy is watching this. You have to identify the problem first. I feel like that is like one of the main things. Like if you ever want to get to a solution, what's the freaking problem? What's the math problem? 1 + 1 = 2, you know? So you have to figure out what the problem is first. And then you have to tell yourself every single day until you believe it that you are what you say you are. And it has worked for me and my whole life. I wake up, the first thing I do when I wake up is I write in my journal, which I didn't do it today, but I've been doing it recently, of I am pretty, I am beautiful, I am worth it, I am this. Those I am statements are just powerful within themselves. And if you don't feel like that is working, if you don't feel like writing it out is working, record an audio version, literally record an audio version of yourself saying, I am beautiful, I am gorgeous, I am pretty. And listen to that. I literally did this. I did this last year. And I heard myself say it to myself, because sometimes you need a voice. And if you need to have like a little voice changer of a guy telling you it, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it. And it takes time. It takes time. It's not going to happen tomorrow. If you say I am beautiful, you're making yourself delulu when you're doing this, okay? You are making yourself delulu. Because first of all, you are pretty. But you're tricking your mind. So if you've been thinking this one way, that I am not smart, I am not intelligent, and you tell yourself, oh, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, and you say that for the next 60 days, your mind is going to be delulu, babes. And it's going to be like, oh, yeah, I am smart, I am intelligent. Oh, snap, yeah. And then you'll slowly start to realize that those old thoughts that you were once saying don't even hit your mind anymore. Like, for this past month, I have been convincing myself, I have been delulu in myself that I'm going to post on YouTube every single day. And what have I been doing for the past 6-7 days? I mean, it's just a start, but old Christy would have been gave up already. Been gave up. Old Christy would have never even started this. But yeah, that's my little cheat hack, a little cheat code to gaining more confidence. And I'll see y'all in the next video.